Welcome to the evening show with Ben Ferguson. I'm Amber Shannon, and tonight, from the Santa Barbara Bird Sanctuary, we have a very special guest, Grace Shannon. Also, from Hello Gorgeous Models, Shannon Lore-Cote is here with her superstar model, Libby. And later, comedian Lauren Watson. But first, please give a warm welcome for our host, Mr. Ben Ferguson.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Santa Maria and Santa Barbara and Carpinteria and Paso Robles. We have a really, really good show every time I say that, but we keep outdoing ourselves. I think this show is one of our most action-packed shows that we've ever had. And I heard Amber mention that we have Grace Shannon and Amber Shannon. So I'm wondering if there's a tie there. Anyway, we're going to find out. We're going to meet Grace in just a minute. I got to know Grace a little bit earlier. Grace is one of those superstar people that you're going to want to meet, you're going to want to talk to, you're going to want to hear us talk to. And later, the number one modeling agency and talent agency, Shannon Lore-Cote. You saw her play the pathologist in Pine Valley last week, and she also played a little bit more tonight, which you're going to see. She's an amazing lady. She's a certified hair and makeup lady. She does eyelashes. She acts. She models. She's a mom. She's a pathologist. There's just so many things that she does, and she's going to be out here in just a minute with, again, like Amber said, our superstar Libby. And Libby was on the front cover of Santa Barbara Seasons magazine right now. So if you go out to Chaucer's Books or Santa Barbara Gift Shop or the Upper Village, you'll find her, and she'll be out here in just a minute too. And then later on, we have comedian Lauren Watson. You guys are going to recognize him. He had the hair bunectomy last Pine Valley, and he's helped our show out. Every time we've asked him, he says yes. So we wanted to bring him out, and he has his own comedy channel. We're going to talk to him about that. But we don't have a whole lot of time because we have so many people, so I just want to say don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around, come back. You're going to meet the Shannons, both Amber and Grace. Stick around. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, we have the Shannon duo here. We have Amber and we have Grace. And Grace, I want to welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you. And you know your mother right there, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you've known her for a long time.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to thank you for coming out. Let's see your shirt. It says "Free as a Bird." I saw the Facebook. Did you make that PSA, the public service announcement yourself?
The video?
From Bird Sanctuary.
Oh no, I didn't make that.
That was amazing. When I saw that, I thought I didn't know anything about the Bird Sanctuary. First of all, I've learned so much in the past couple of days from you. Thank you. That's what's neat about this show. We get to learn about all these really neat people. It gets me out of my little hamster ball. Right away. But anyway, I didn't know that birds they stay alive to some 80 years old.
Yes, the bigger species of birds will live to be 80.
And the sanctuary is for people who maybe outlive or the birds outlive their owners, or
not mainly outlive. It's for birds that have been taken back, because most of the time people can't keep a bird and live up to the responsibility of that, so they take it to a place like a sanctuary.
Right.
Or,
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big responsibility.
You guys come and take care of the birds. I want to play a quick clip that we just mentioned. So this is you in the Bird Sanctuary, and you're actually starting your own fundraising campaign.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Hi, my name is Grace, and this is my friend Bobby. Woo! I volunteer at the Santa Barbara Bird Sanctuary, and to help raise money to feed the birds, I have been making these feather fans. If you are interested in buying one of these feather fans, come down to the Santa Barbara Bird Sanctuary. I might even make one special for you.
That was an amazing clip. You know, a lot of people, they have ideas and passions and they write about them in Facebook, but you actually do them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. I want to see what we just saw in the clip here. People can actually.
So this is just one example I did bring today, but the point of these are, of course, to raise money for the birds, but they are fans made from the feathers of the birds at the sanctuary, so.
May I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't actually pluck these from the birds.
No.
I'm only kidding. I know you don't. But you know, with that the thing that we just saw, the public service announcement, you get a lot of people that are going to want. And you said you might make it special for the person if they call up. And what does something like this cost to have made?
That one is about $50.
Really? Yeah, this is pretty. This is very nice. This is
you.
beautiful. Have you had people call from that service announcer? I'm going to ask the station manager if they can play that a couple times a day here at the Channel 17. So that'll be good.
Great.
Yeah, that'll be great.
She actually made that one for you.
You made this for me?
Yes.
A $50 one? Wow. I'm going to donate $50. Okay?
Thank you.
In your name, thank you. This is beautiful. This is what I like. I like people like you that are doing good things. Lauren, you need to go do your thing. I have a couple of pictures I want you to take a look at. Now, this bird right here, what's his story?
Now that is Doodle. She
Doodle?
was abandoned in front of the local zoo here,
Right.
and she was left in a cage, a very small one with pretty much nothing to eat and a little bit of water. She had plucked all of her stomach feathers, and you can see how
She's in the video. I saw her in the video.
Oh yeah.
And they put a little bulletproof vest on her?
Yeah, you can see she's wearing a vest because she would chew holes in her
Right.
chest due to all the stress and everything.
She's
a
my
really
favorite.
Yeah, she's a really sweet bird.
But now you guys feed her a really good diet, and you let them fly under
well,
the atrium?
she can't really fly, and
Maybe not Doodles, but the other birds, right? They kind of rehabilitate, is what
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice. This right here looks like you have a few friends.
yes. On my finger there is Babu. It's not my bird. None of them
Right.
are. But that is actually the manager's bird, who is just super intelligent and super adorable too.
Yeah.
And then on my shoulder is Xena. They're both African greys.
Right.
She's a smaller kind of African gray. They're both different species. I'm not really acquaintance with her, but
It's okay, Lauren, you can do that right there.
you know, she got put on my shoulder anyway, and
Yeah. They get to know you, don't they? They trust you.
yeah. And she's a female, so females don't really work well with females in
They get
most
jealous.
situations. Yes, they get very jealous. Then on my finger is I don't even know the kind of bird. Someone brought their bird, and that was a baby. And all
Right.
babies are just super sweet, so
Yeah.
we added her in the picture.
We're lucky birds to have someone like you watch over them. That's really, really nice. I wanted to do a little shout out to Emma Homestead, if we could do that.
Emma Holmstrom.
Holmstrom, I'm sorry.
That's
Hi,
all
Emma
right.
Holmstrom.
Hi, Emma.
I didn't mean to mispronounce your name.
Hi, Emma.
Anyway, back to that. So you can go, I read that you can go, the bird sanctuary is open every day except when it's raining. Is that right?
Yes, and it's not open on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. So what would you recommend to go? What's a better day to go?
Well, the weekends. We get a lot of people going on the weekends. Like,
This is a nonprofit organization, right?
yes.
Yeah. You know, that's it's an amazing thing. You don't get paid to go in there, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, and you do all this from your heart, and you make these, and all the money that you make will be going to the feed and
Yeah.
the food and all that.
Exactly.
Lauren's having a hard time over there. Listen, I wanted to say, we want to do something special for you because you do special things for the birds. And I understand your birthday's coming up pretty soon. Yeah, you like owls? Owl's a bird, right?
Yeah.
She
Hey,
loves
Lauren, why don't you
owls.
come on over? You're doing just a fine job. We have a birthday surprise for you. We want to bring
Oh,
Grace
wow.
her very own owl cake. And you can share that with Emma. Emma and all her friends.
That's adorable.
Listen, I really appreciate you coming on, and I'm going to put
Thank
this home in
you.
my living room, and we're going to get you a check for the sanctuary, and I want to keep in touch, and you can tell us what's going on, and we'll talk more about it, and we're going to get that commercial on this channel.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very nice meeting you.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Shannon Lore-Cote and Libby. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have Santa Barbara's premier modeling and talent agency, Hello Gorgeous. We have not only the owner, she's also a model. We also have a supermodel that she brought with us. Please welcome Shannon Lore-Cote and Libby. Thank you guys for being in Pine Valley Medical. You're going to see this a little bit later. Libby stars in this one, and then we had Danae. She's also part of your agency. Is that right?
Yes, she is.
I mentioned earlier in the monologue that you're a model, obviously. You're an actress. You are a certified esthetician. Is that
No,
what you
I'm
say?
a makeup artist.
Makeup artist.
I do lash extensions.
You do like the extension, the fancy kind, and you also teach makeup. I read somewhere if you call you'll come over and you'll actually teach somebody how to do hair and makeup.
I will, yeah, it's like a makeup tutorial.
Right. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So how long have you had this company in town?
I've had the agency for 4 years, and
Right.
I've had Blush and Lashes, my beauty business, for about 10.
And Libby next to you. Libby is right now on the cover of Santa Barbara Seasons magazine.
Yes, she is.
How did you get that, Libby? Did your boss here get it for you?
Yeah,
Yeah. Now, how long did that shoot take?
it took all day.
All day, and they
Yeah.
provided you with all the different clothing. I have a copy of it here. I called this. Here it is, right here, and I have mine's autographed, as you see. You have it at Chaucer's bookstore. You have it at Santa Barbara Airport gift shop. So all the fancy jet setters are going to grab one and go. Anything that says Santa Barbara on it. And this is really, really nice. This is the winter fashions, I think, and it took 1 day to do it all.
Yeah.
So this is Libby. You got that? Is this your first magazine cover?
My first cover, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. This is just the beginning, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice.
And
Yeah, I
she's-
looked through it earlier. It's amazing. And
Thank
I
you.
brought a couple pictures with me. I don't know if it's okay to show. You know, I had a problem with your website because the same problem I had with Janelle O'Dare. Absolutely every picture was just beautiful. I mean, when I went through hers and I went through, I didn't know
She's
which ones-
gorgeous, yeah.
She's gorgeous. You guys know how, I mean, you're very photogenic. I guess that's important when you're a model, isn't it? It's kind of a joke. It didn't go anywhere. So I have a couple pictures here. I was just wondering if you could tell us, I think this was in Italy. I'm not sure.
Oh, that was in Japan.
Was that Japan?
That's for Lancôme Paris.
Is that right? And you were how old?
18.
18 years old. It's just
Yeah.
beginning. Isn't that something? I couldn't resist. I had to do one more. Was this Italy?
That was in Laguna Beach.
What am I saying Italy for?
It's an Italian photographer.
Oh, that's what it
So
was.
you remember that. That's
I
it.
got you.
Yeah.
That's nice. So this is some of your people.
That's kind of an old picture, but yes, some of my people are still there. Janelle.
Yeah, Janelle's in there. Janelle
Yes.
there. How many people do you have,
Ryan
men
Brand.
and women total?
I have about 65 total,
And how many? They're all. I mean,
men and women.
is there a percentage that are pretty much consistently working with people calling you up?
They all work pretty consistently.
Because you can
Yeah.
get anything. I mean, for you can get if somebody has doing extras in a movie or they any kind of.
Yes, I have
magazine cover.
actors, models. Yes, both.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's wonderful. And the Pine Valley thing. I mean, you're really good actors too.
Oh,
So you kind
I
of
don't
do
know about
everything,
that, but
which
thank
is
you.
nice. I mean, when you have you have the makeup skills and the eyelashes, and I mean, where do you spend? You spend just little bits of time throughout your day with the different businesses.
I do the makeup and the lashes most days, and then in between I do the modeling.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw this picture. I just printed it. I thought it was just incredible.
That is Cameron.
Is that right?
Yes, she will be a supermodel.
It was like
She's
breakfast at
also
Tiffany's.
She's also signed with Ford Models. So
Really?
yes. So yeah.
Did you do
she's-
the makeup for that?
No, I didn't do the makeup on that one.
So here's another group. Now,
Oh.
this looks like. Tell me about this.
So that was a bikini fashion show that I
Right.
put on. Yeah, and those are a bunch of girls that used to work with me. Yeah,
You just been looking at it. They all look like they're having a really good time.
we had a lot of fun.
It looks
yeah.
like all the people you
Sophie
work
was on a
with do.
surfboard. It was a fun day.
Now, did you get recently moved blushes and blush and lashes?
I did. I just moved into my own space.
Is that right?
Yes.
On Victoria? I thought I'd push
yes,
that
on
for you a little
Victoria.
bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
yes.
bet. So 27 East Victoria. Now I read that you have diamond lashes. You have all
I
kinds of
do.
things. I
Real
think you
diamonds.
insisted. Real diamonds.
Real
Well, of course, they're
diamonds.
real diamonds. Diamond lashes. So this is your work, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I didn't
Yes,
know if it was upside down or not, but look at those lashes. I mean, you do a really good job. I've never heard of this before, and I guess that's just because I'm a little naive. But I
It's
mean,
very popular now.
yeah, I mean, I bet it is. So you stay pretty busy with that. Now I had some really nice pictures of you at work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Sophie. She was my first model.
Is that right?
Yeah. She wasn't part of my agency, but she did a lot of
So
test shoots for me.
if somebody works for you like Libby, did you do Libby's makeup when she was on the shoot?
I did her makeup for the cover of Seasons magazine, her
Right.
makeup and hair, yeah.
So it's all in one. So they go work for you, or somebody signs with you, and you do their makeup and their
Well,
lashes.
not always, but for that, I
But
got
I
to
mean,
do
they
it that
can.
time.
I mean, it's
of
available.
course, yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Another one of you. This is another cool picture at work.
Yeah.
So I have one here that I really like.
Oh,
Was this the show with Steve Martin and Martin
Yes.
Short?
Yes,
I was there,
yes.
and he's like,
Were
one of-
you?
oh man,
Yeah.
I think I was like the fourth or fifth row. I
so
just-
much fun.
He was. Remember when Martin Short came running out as the cowgirl?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
We were
one-
on the stage, and we were we were kind of in the way.
I had gone down to get a drink, and I came back upstairs, and I looked, and I saw him running through there. I'm like, my God, that guy's absolutely nuts, but in the most wonderful way imaginable.
Yeah, he was wonderful.
He owns
so
the
funny.
whole deal.
Yes.
This was amazing. So did you do makeup for these guys?
No, I didn't. One of my models worked on the stage. She did a little skit with them.
Really?
Yeah,
Which
so I
one?
got to sit on the stage and watch the show.
What was the skit that she did?
She just came out and handed them a glass of champagne and
I
said
remember that.
something.
Yes.
The pretty girl
the,
and yeah,
the beautiful girl.
whose name is also Shannon.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So we have a lot of Shannons tonight.
Yes.
This next picture was just one of the prettiest pictures I've seen. This was the one on your
Aw,
side, and I just took
thank
it.
you.
Yeah, in fact, it's might
That was
be
my
close to what
birthday.
you're wearing now, but
Yes.
it's a little bit different. So they're saying we have to get going. Anyway, we're going to play. We're going to put the website on the bottom of the screen. And how does somebody get a hold of you as far as blushes and lashes?
Blushandlashes.com.
Blushandlashes.com. So that, and then HelloGorgeousModels.com. I want to thank both of you guys for coming. Libby, especially you, and for helping us with the Pine Valley and being as patient as you have been. And I'm looking forward to seeing that next little bit of episode. So I think the pathologist, Dr. Ferguson, finally has a decent episode, but I don't think the next one's going to be quite as nice as this one. But anyway, thank you guys. Libby, Shannon Lore-Cote, thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have comedian Lauren Watson. Lauren, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on, Ben.
My pleasure. And you may have recognized Lauren from having the man bunectomy and perhaps playing Donald Trump a few shows back. But we appreciate all that you've done for us, and you've always said yes. So we'd like to have you on and talk more about it.
Thank you so much, yeah.
Tell me about your comedy channel.
It's called Coastal Comedy Show. It's on YouTube. You just go on YouTube and type in Coastal Comedy Show, and I do various skits and impersonations. That's it.
Yep, here it is.
That's it,
Coastal
right
Comedy.
right in the sand.
Yeah, and throughout our little conversation, we're going to play a little, you have like the Mexican Mafia and,
Yeah.
and with a guy with a sombrero. We're going to play a little clip here, so don't mind that. It'll just be like a little movie. with our-
Tusami, and yeah, it'll be
I
like a
really
little
like
movie.
that.
Yeah,
In fact, this is kind of,
yeah, the
tell us
bagel.
about this.
The Warcraft. Yeah, Warcraft is real. It's just like a little funny spoof about two guys that believe Warcraft is a real thing, and they have little meetings in their mom's basement.
right, it reminded me of
Bagel
Will
bites.
Ferrell when he was yelling at his mom for
Yeah.
meatloaf or something.
Yeah,
That's kind of what you're saying. What do we have? Oh, look at that. We have you with a couple of pizzas.
Tusami, man, that's us right there surfing the waves.
So this is your channel. We can see all this stuff on your channel.
Oh yeah,
right?
Coastal Comedy.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. This is cool. So, right here is part of the movie that you're seeing behind us. Looks like you have your hands full right here.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, tell us about how this came about.
You know, me and my friend, we would do little skits back in Arizona, and he came up with the little beat on the guitar, and I came up with the character, and
Right.
we just kind of hit it off. That was like all done in one take. It was all improv, and so.
You did that in the station next
Yeah,
door,
the
didn't
station next door.
You? Yeah, I really like this picture. You know, she's from like a 70s Western.
Yeah, 70s Western.
Right.
I forgot where we even took that clip from.
It doesn't matter. It made me happy.
At the end, my mustache actually falls off.
I saw it.
It's
In fact,
kind
I
of
think
funny.
I have.
Yeah.
No, this is after all your work's done here at the pool with the
Oh
baby.
yeah.
This is after a hard day's work, right?
Yeah, that's a hard day's work. That's the outcome. Yeah,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the pool, you know, kicking it.
It all works out with comedy. Now, you were talking about you did Jay Leno impressions?
Yeah, I do. I can do a Jay Leno, pretty solid in Jay Leno.
Yeah, let's hear some Jay
All right,
Leno.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. He kind of starts off, you know, with like a little joke, and he's like, "Hey, you guys hear about this the other day? This is great. This is great. A guy goes into a convenience store, right? Guy goes into a convenience store, puts $10 on pump number 10, and I'm a millionaire, and I'm Jewish, and I got 300 portions. Isn't that great? It's funny, isn't it great? What do you hear that joke? Manic Jay."
Not
Well, I call
bad.
him Manic Jay. You know, he's just always just like talking about my Porsches. He has like 300 cars. They're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Porsches.
And we got to see him every 3 hours on Channel 7.
I mean, yeah, see him on channel. Yeah,
Right,
I know.
right.
I kind of miss him though.
So that's really good. So have you done stand-up, or are you planning on doing stand-up?
I did a little stand-up at the Ha Ha Factory
At
in
the Ha
LA.
Ha?
Yeah.
How'd you
yeah.
do with the Ha Ha?
I did okay. I was a little nervous. It was like
Right.
10 minutes
Right.
to go up there, and like they were like, I was like, "How many minutes do I have?" He goes, "You have 5," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is like a nightmare," you know. So I did okay. I set the bar pretty high. I didn't jump over it, but I was like, Maybe if I could set the bar that high, I could be
Right.
that good
Yeah, it's
one
one of those
day.
things you just got to keep going back out in front of the people.
Yeah, totally.
Any other impressions besides Jay Leno?
Well, I can do Christopher Walken pretty
Let's
well.
hear Christopher
All right,
Walken.
Christopher Walken. You know, all these cameras and these lights, you know, it's making me nervous. And when I get nervous, I get a little scared. And when I get scared, I might stab Ben with a soldering iron. You never know. Better put some vodka in these cups, calm me down.
Yeah, I think that's good, Christopher. That's really good.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy, oh, let's hear Billy.
Billy Bob Thornton, okay. You know, Angelina Jolie texted me the other day because her and Brad Pitt, they broke up. And I was like, you know what? You're not going to just text me out of the blue with all them brats. She got like 8 kids. I was like, get rid of the kids and I'll date you. You know, we had some fun times in a limousine, believe me.
Billy Bob, you need to go on tour. We
We
need to have some kind of. We're going to do a comedy show and a couple of shows from now. We can have you
Yeah,
back
that'd
in.
be fun. I would have a blast. I love coming on.
Now the Pine. They're telling us to wrap it up, but the Pine Valley little thing that we're doing, we are going to Maravilla, the senior living home.
Oh, wow.
And they're allowing us, and you've already said yes to this.
Yeah, the 22nd.
Right, the 22nd, and it's going to be. We're going to have you play as a waiter. Yeah, you'll say a lot, but you're going to get some laughs though.
That'd be fun.
Listen, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me on,
Go
man.
ahead and your YouTube channel again.
Coastal Comedy Show. Yeah, just go to YouTube, Coastal Comedy Show. It should come right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lauren Watson.
Thanks, guys.
Pine Valley Medical. Well, good morning, Miss Potter.
What happened to your hair?
Well, as you know, it's Charity Week here at Pine Valley, and the high school has a barber chair in the lobby.
Doctor, it's not even.
I know, the student was awfully short. Do you know if we're having a car wash again this year?
Yes, all week long. Didn't you see the Pine Valley High School's car wash going on in the parking lot?
Oh. Is that what they were doing?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how much it was?
Yes, $5 a car.
Wonderful. I would like to buy you and Dr. Lore-Cote and myself a car wash ticket.
Thank you, Dr.
I
Ferguson.
presume a check is okay.
Yes, just make it out to Pine Valley Medical.
Certainly. $15.75 with tip. Here, oh, and memo. Pay it forward. There you are. Oh, and Miss Potter, don't forget to tell Dr. Lore-Cote I purchased her a car wash.
Yes, doctor.
Hello, Penelope. We're still on for lunch this afternoon, right?
Hello, Uncle Van. Yes, of course we are. I can't imagine what kind of surprise you have for me. You know, everyone's talking about the upcoming annual shareholders fundraiser.
They are they? What are they saying?
They want to know how you're going to top last year's guests, Jay-Z and Chance the Rapper.
Oh, God, don't remind me of that. I'm still donating to the policeman's ball. Oh, but this year, it's going to be bigger.
Ooh, tell me. Elton John and Libby? Oh, how do you do it, Uncle Van?
Well, Libby is with Hello Gorgeous Modeling Agency of Santa Barbara, and I'm really good friends with the owner, and let's just say Elton owes me a favor.
You know, Elton John is one of Dr. Ferguson's very favorite performers.
Oh.
And I have seen every one of Libby's movies. Plus, I have every one of her magazine covers. I've been following her since that Leo DiCaprio incident.
You know, Dr. Ferguson has been doing an excellent job here this past year. I think I'll invite him to the party. What do you think?
Yes.
Good. See you at lunch.
Okay.
Dr. Ferguson, do you have a moment?
Dr. Riker, please come in. Yes, have I told you how much I appreciate
Yes, yes, you have. Many times. Thank you, Doctor. I just wanted to let you know, Dr. Ferguson, that you've been doing a wonderful job here for the past year at Pine Valley.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
And I just personally wanted to invite you to our shareholders fundraising party this Friday evening.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Yes, I'm honored. I'm humbled. Well, thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome. So we'll see you around 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock it is.
Good. And if you feel like bringing a companion, please feel free to do so.
Well, thank you, Doctor. I will.
Of course.
Oh, Dr. Riker,
Yes.
where do you live?
Well, you go to the Pine Valley Country Club, go up towards the golf course, take a left right before the golf course. You'll see an enormous English tutor. That's it. Just pull up to the valet.
That's your house?
Yes. And, charity barber shop this week?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, I did that last year. Only once.
Oh, only once is right. Thank you, doctor. Miss Potter, I just had a visit with your uncle. He just invited me to Pine Valley's most elite party of the year.
Wow, he must really like you.
I have to impress the shareholders. I must impress the shareholders. Miss Potter, are you going to be there?
Well, I hadn't planned on it, but I don't suppose I can let you go by yourself.
Oh, no. I plan on asking Dr. Lore-Cote. I think it would be well received if the two doctors from the same department came walking in the party together. Miss Potter, do you think Dr. Lore-Cote would come to the party with me?
I really don't know, Doctor.
Well, wish me luck. I'll be in my office practicing my game.
Doctor. Listen.
Dr. Lore-Cote, what a beautiful name, I might say you have. Since the moment I've met you, you've given me a fever. Dr. Lore-Cote, I have 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your pathology bag? Miss Potter, is that you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Ferguson. I must have mistakenly hit the intercom switch. I'm here with Dr. Lore-Cote.
Oh, no.
I'd be happy to join you on Friday.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lore-Cote. I think it'll be a very nice time.
Have you heard who the special guests are supposed to be?
I haven't heard anything yet.
I was talking to one of the labor and delivery nurses, and she told me that Libby and Elton John are the entertainment.
Libby? That's Miss Potter's absolute very favorite star. In fact, she had every single magazine with her on it. And Elton John? Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
That'd be fun.
Yes, it will.
Well, I better get back to work.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Ferguson, I'm going to lunch now and you have a phone call. Says he's a friend from high school, David Aldred.
David Aldred, put him through. David Aldred, when are you coming to Pine Valley? Do you remember that party last year that we had the... Right, Jay-Z, a Chance the Rapper? I just was invited to this year's party. Elton John and Libby. Libby, the one that hangs out with Taylor Swift at the award shows and... Right, I'm looking at her right now in the front of a magazine. She had the deal with the Leo DiCaprio. What? David, I gotta go. You're Libby.
Yes.
You're Libby.
Yes.
You're here to see Dr. Riker, I presume.
Yes.
Libby, would you mind signing this for our receptionist?
Sure.
That would be wonderful. Her name is Penelope. I bet you're here for Dr. Riker.
Yes.
Well, you're close. Just go round the hallway to the right, take the elevators to the 2nd floor, ask the receptionist, she'll get them for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Libby. Dr. Lore-Cote, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm leaving for the rest of the day, and I thought maybe you could text me your information. I can pick you up a little before 8, maybe tomorrow night.
That would be nice.
All right, I'll see you then.